This video is a Twitch highlight.
You heard him. I'll tell you one thing, man. I do not miss pairs only. Do not miss pairs only streams. We took an awful lot of damage there when we were sitting with like 4 or 5 units on the bench that we weren't 2-starred. Maybe I should have, I guess, rolled harder earlier, but there's not even a guarantee that gets us out of that dumpster. Alright, so the hunter strat did not work this last time. So let's not try that again. Let's invest in Axe coin. Let's invest in Axe coin. I don't mind warriors if I can transition to something with some more oomph late game. I'm still, at least on the current patch, more convinced that like mages late game is pretty decent. I think Keeper of the Light is a bit underrated after the nerf. People are scared. He still nukes things pretty well. Oh man, you know how much I want to stack Tooth and Claw. Do those two and pull Axe out for now. Yeah, I wanted to test as well. I feel like, I don't know, maybe trying to go 6 is too much. Maybe a sub like 3 package is fine, but Lycan felt pretty underwhelming for me a bunch there, but he was also a 1-star for like literally the entire time, so I don't know. I think I might just be going back to... Oh, all right, fine. I guess we are hard transitioning. I didn't want to do it, gang. But I guess we're gonna see if we can find some druids. Naturally, I will not be able to find said druids, but we're gonna see if we can find them. Scrappy plus Warlock is life. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being really quality on the old sustain. It's a lot of health regen. I have a hard time committing to builds where I need to find like a specific unit late. Because I just never find it, or if I do, I never... You know, like I'm a big Dragon Knight fan, for example, right? Oh, baby. But like, anytime I want to do dragons, I just never find Dragon Knight. So I'm looking for more Brawnies, Venomancer, and Druids, basically. Like, I theoretically could grab this Clockwork. I mean, I guess we can just grab it now anyway. And then sell them in a bit. I mean, he's a pretty solid unit. Rip. You're gonna do your best, Tiny, but somebody's got my nature's prophet that I need. Get in there, Tiny. If you don't die before your next throw, you can maybe do it. Oh, there was a chance. There was a small chance. Oh, how I hate my life. Alright. Let's grab Puck. Let's throw you in. And I guess you in, because why not, right? Sure. I guess we'll do this. So I grab Forged in Battle, Tooth and Claw, and Summoning Stone. And of course this is the game where I will find none of those things. Will end up being like some weird 6 warrior comp that does nothing for me. And it won't even be good 6 warrior because now Lycan doesn't count as a warrior. So I can't even get that benefit going. Need to find a Juggernaut to replace one of these tusks. I mean, I guess Beastmaster will do. Yeah, let's grab that for now. Alright, let's invest in Axe coin. Sell these just to make sure I get my interest, because let's be honest, I'm not going to keep winning. Yeah. Guess we'll just ride this train for now. Oh look, it's the team that I want. Druids. Still really need to find Juggernaut. This is twice now Nature's Prophet has basically single-handedly beat me. This guy. Could run like a small 300 package just because I do have the Beastmaster, so maybe Sniper's worth picking up here. Similarly, Crystal Maiden is a must for a number of other things if I want to transition, so we'll kind of hold on to them. While we're at it, let's just do this for now because I still get the 3 Hunter bonus. Sniper, I think, is just going to do more for me than Slarder at the moment. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I was going to say that Fudge hurts. Get in there, Tiny. Alright. Alright, you can go back in for now. Guess there's no reason to not grab you. Alright, we're gonna wait for combat to start here, and then there's certainly some units that I want. I want all of these. So I do you, I get Savage and Hunter bonus. These two get me up to Savage 4, which is a pretty big jump. I'd like them to be slightly higher level. Oh, look at me and all my silly 1-stars again. I think we're gonna have to be more aggressive with our rolls this time. What's up, Mod? How's my night going? Well, we promptly took a hard last place in the very first game of the night because I had like 4 or 5 units on my bench that I could not 2-star. And we're now in game number 2, where I have a number of units on my bench that I cannot 2-star, so we will see. We're doing better this time around, but we're still not finding what we want to find. I mean, I think at some point we're gonna want at least Disruptor. So I'd rather take that than the other two that I'm not super high on. Oh look, Tide Hunter. And Juggernaut. I really want that Juggernaut. Kinda want the Tide Hunter too, if I'm being honest, but I don't really want to get rid of anything that I've got sitting. Didn't have enough time to get Juggernaut out. I also, if I'm being honest, I kind of don't know what to throw him in for. Without breaking Hunters. Maybe I break Hunters to expand to Savage, but if I'm gonna do that, I need to at least 2-star one of these. 'Cause I will admit, I do think that 4 Savage is probably better than 3 Hunters.
We won't lose. Don't worry about a thing.
Still not 4 Savage though, because I need Venomancer 2-starred. God, I have so many things that I need to just find stars for. Who's my 4th warrior right now? Juggernaut, X. Oh, it's I lose Brawny bonus if I pull one of them. With the Forged in Battle, I kind of want to leave them in, so that's a bit of an issue now, isn't it? Alright, let's play the juggle shuffle here while we figure out what we want to do. Alright, so if we do this... Probably should have just leveled up there. So I also want to buy this Shadow Fiend and this Juggernaut. Alright. Let's think this through. I got a lot of units that I would really benefit from just being able to 2-star here. It's just not working out, is it? I feel like Shadow Fiend's probably better, but I really want that Force Savage bonus. One, two. So again, I've got 5 units on my bench that I could be trying to 2-star. I think after this round, I'm going to spend some money rolling here. I mean, so far we're not being punished too hard, but I really feel like we could hit a pretty big power spike if I even just catch like 2 or 3 of these, and then just rebuild our econ afterwards. Though we are rolling into wolves, so I guess I should wait till post wolves for that. Because, I mean, we're at 7, right? 8 will be when we jam Shadow Fiend in, and then after that I still have to figure out, like, what the rest of my build is even gonna be intended to be. You know? Like, we're legitimately just trying to ride our items for carry here. Maybe I try to go 4 Warlocks. I do want to find a Disruptor to jam in at some point. Hey, LT. Yeah, maybe we do just try to target like 4 Warlocks. Maelstrom, Demon Hunter. I guess it's Maelstrom here. Attack rate's much higher here. Alright. Alright, we'll take a couple of rerolls here, because I'm probably going to just jump to 8 and then go from there. You're the first one to sell. You're just on the off chance if I find more. Though I don't think you're ever making it in. How did my event go? My event went great. I had a ton of fun. There's the disruptor I want. Still have this forged in battle with brawny units in that I cannot 2-star. How funny. Honestly, Axe is probably coming out in favor of this disruptor this next round until I can 2-star him. There's no reason to leave him in. Please kill that Nature's Prophet. I'm so tired of that thing. Yeah, my event was great. QuakeCon was a ton of fun. So I keep Brawny, I still keep Warrior. We do this. So now we just really want to jam this Shadow Fiend in. Let's go ahead and do that. Alchemist is tempting, but I think I'd rather have Necro as the next Warlock. I will grab this though, because I'll also rock two Shadow Fiends all day long. So at least now my items are like being used. We need to move the Maelstrom over to my Shadow Fiend though, because he's got a better attack rate than the Venomancer, so that'll be that going forward. Alright, mod. Let's do something like this, I think. Ooh, I want that disruptor. Am I just giving up on Axe? I mean, this one has 7 kills. I mean, I don't have to make the decision like right away, but there's a strong chance I either just give up on Axe or I give up on the 3-star Dream of Venomancer. But honestly, I was holding onto this to like put 2 2-stars, and maybe I give up on the 3-star Dream of Tiny here. I think I just give up on Axe. Makes me sad, but I think that's correct. I can't imagine a scenario late game where Axe is actually like improving my lineup over some of the other late game options. Hey, Coravel. Juggernaut, meanwhile, with his 1 kill count because he's still 1 star. All day, every day, 1 star, 1 time. Go to 20 with the rerolls here. Nothing. Probably should have considered repositioning for this fight, but oh well. It's my experience that it's pretty hard to position for this when you have Shadow Fiend, because one of them will just get nuked far harder than the others because of Shadow Fiend. Like whichever one Shadow Fiend ends up attacking, yeah. Mask or blade mail, huh? Guess we'll do this. Kunkka's kind of nice, right? Well, that guy went up to 9, huh? To go to 9, I would need, what, 35 gold? So I could theoretically do it next round. The Summoning Stone Nature's Prophet's kind of nice. If I find multiples. So like if I go to 9, I'm jamming in another Shadow Fiend at this point. And then if I go to 10, I really want another Warlock. Let's grab this for now. Kunkka theoretically could replace a Tiny. If we 2-star him. Alright, that was worth it. Alright, so I think now we just kind of hang tight. It's really, we're just looking for Disruptor or to finish off some of these so that when we go to 9 we can jam something in. Like a second 2-star Shadow Fiend would be cheeky. Ooh, we're gonna get wrecked here. The elusives were, well, elusive. Hey, Akaba. Yeah, if it appears I'm not having any luck, it's kind of the way things go. 1213, yeah, I think we still want it on the Tiny. What would I want to jump to 9 for? It increase my chance of finding Disruptor and then Necrophos for my final unit. Increase my chances of finding these, decrease these pretty hard though. I think I wait for now. Just deciding if I want to grab this Enchantress because they keep popping up. I'd rather just find Lone Druid so that one of my either Enchantress or Druid pops to 3 stars every round. But I need to find 2 Lone Druids to make that dream a reality. Another person's at 9, huh? Some more folks going aggressive. So I guess that one's pretty close to being eliminated, so making that jump makes an awful lot of sense there. Alright, so she goes back again. Mostly because that means if I win this, then I get another interest point. I'm honestly tempted to sell this Tiny. I don't think I'm ever going to end up 3-starring Tiny. And I think holding out the possibility of a second Venomancer is probably still worth it more than holding onto that Tiny, but it's too late, I missed that window. So yeah, I play both Legends and Underlords. You could say I'm a wee bit addicted. I just feel like the Venomancer is between, I mean, I know it's just the tier 1 Tooth and Claw, but between Tooth and Claw and the Summoning Stone, like, holding out hope that I actually just get 2 2-star Venomancers is legit. At least in my brain it feels legit. But I'm just not convinced on the tiny train. But we can hold out for at least one more. So like here we'll go to 60 again, which means we go to 24. Means the following round, well, it'll be 25, but it means the following round I could go down to 40, so I'd lose 1 continual interest, but I would jump up to 9, and then I'd be 2 rounds from making the leap up to level 10. So I think that's probably what we're going to be looking to do. Because it's going to be me and this engine guy competing, so... I need to make up for that abysmal start to the night, you know? Oh. Guess it's a mechanism, huh? Up to 3 cells away. Yeah, we'll just jam that there. Alright, so we found that dream. So again, not our 4th Warlock yet. We still have time to find a 4th. And if we 2-star another Shadow Fiend, we can just jam that in instead of a 4th as well. But we're still looking for a Disruptor. Still looking for Lone Druids. Ah, dang, I meant to sell that tiny and I forgot. Well, I hope I win this. This is the first place person. That's a really good Disruptor bubble for me, though. But I want to win this just because I want the 4 interest. Should be okay, though. We got the Venomancers up and rolling. Which is why I wanted the second one. This is one of those weird scenarios where I actually think that... Oh, no, I guess a 3-star is worth it. Like, right now, independently, they're both spawning 1 apiece on a shorter cooldown, but getting 1 that spawns 3 is still going to be a net positive there, so... Alright, we need to find... Lone Druids, Disruptors, and a 4th Warlock. Ooh, Juggernaut's starting to get some kills. Way too late. Oh, man. Get in there. Do it. Let's do it like this. I think I actually want that over there. Just so it takes a little bit more time for them to get to Venomancer. Those Shadow Fiends, though. Level 3 Venom with Refresher. Oh, Lord. You're gonna make me feel a certain way there saying that, Flo. Alright, let's actually rearrange our positioning a wee bit here. Like the Shadow Fiends, I think, like that. Gyro, Medusa. I don't think I really want either of these here.
It's going to be great working with you.
There's a Lone Druid. So I need a Lone Druid and a Disruptor. I guess we'll hold on to Enchantresses for the Dream, but really if I can find even just those 2, that's a pretty big power spike. It's a lot of warriors. That's a lot of warriors. Alright, we're gonna have to do something about the positioning then, because that is not 1 but 2 players left with Disruptors, and that caused some problems, so... was trying to keep things slightly together because of our good friend Enchantress here. Do something like this. There we go. So that my disruptor is like right on the front line, which is kind of where you want it, so it pops it. Shadow Fiend's a little split, so their ults cover more ground. I think I just want to slightly work on the Venomancer placement, but otherwise... do something like this. I think that feels pretty good for now. Now again, I just need to find Disruptor. There we go. And Lone Druid. There you go. You just gotta say it out loud. If you say it, if you speak it into existence, it happens, gang. That shit never happens. Somebody clip that quick. That never happens. What happened to the end of the master stream? I mean, it hasn't ended yet. We're still waiting for Laser to bring us back from the break. That's what I heard. Just stay tuned, man. You'll find out when we come back from the break. Round 10 with no 2 stars. Call you Charmer. Yeah, DTB. That sounds like a Charmer special. Yeah, I feel like it's probably this over Moonshard, right? No, because my warriors are garbage. Just kidding. We Moonshard on a Shadow Fiend all day. If I had better warriors, I'd consider it, but... a tier 1, a tier 1, and a tier 2? Who cares if they're still alive? I want that Moonshard, baby. So yeah, this is one of those scenarios where I definitely think... and this is the truth with some units, but I think that two 2-stars is sometimes better than 1 3-star. Now that being said, if we find Venomancers, Venomancer going to 3-star is worth it, and then we would jam in a 4th Warlock for sure. Like, no question. But right now, we're kind of steamrolling. Hey Aeolus, how you doing?
That was just
I'm happy to hear that you at least got an update on your luggage. Not only because it's getting closer, but because it means it's not still permanently lost. Like, any update is better than no update because that means somebody had eyes on it, you know? All right, so the interesting thing here is, all right, we'll grab Necro. Because like I said, at some point, if we want to throw in a 4th Warlock, that's probably the best one. Could theoretically just break the Warrior bonus for a 4th Warlock. My 3 Warriors getting 10 armor is probably not nearly as good as the 4 Warlocks, right? Problem is it's, what, removing Tiny? So we would remove Tiny. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. We're nuking absolutely everything, but... like, just as a thought exercise, right? If we were to do this, we would... trade here, move this here, and then have this come in. Because the healing from the Warlocks and getting all those triggers. Would be better. Oh, I guess we have a victory, huh? Yeah, Kroon did make a push there, huh? Easy game, you say? It didn't feel easy. I mean, it started to at the end, like, because we went Shadow Fiend bananas. But, it didn't feel easy at the beginning. It felt a little stressful because we got those really powerful items and we had no units. So like Tooth and Claw, even as a 1-star, Tooth and Claw I think is pretty powerful. Summoning Stone takes Venomancer and Lone Druid like to the next level. And then like we had the Forged in Battle, never really ended up being a real factor, but like these two together can really kind of push a build. But finding the pieces to make it work in the end felt pretty good, you know?